Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Rabia, and on behalf of AFAQ online learning platform, I welcome all of you to this video lesson. In this video lesson, we will cover AFAQ New Sun series, English, Grade 4, Periodic Unit 1. Before we start this lesson, I want to tell you that this video lesson is for you if you are a student, a teacher, or a parent. Also, I want to share an interesting fact that makes AFAQ learning experience unique. At AFAQ, we know that planning is fundamental to successful teaching and learning. Therefore, we have developed academic calendars for you. These academic calendars have been developed for all subjects of all grades, and as you can see here, all academic calendars have 3 terms: first term, second term, and third term. Each term has 2 periodic units. That is to say that the first term has Unit 1 and Unit 2 and so on. There are 6 periodic units in total in this way. Now I will show you the academic calendar of Grade 4 English. This is Unit 1 of Term 1. As you can see that we have 6 weeks here. 5 of these weeks have been allocated to teaching and learning, whereas the 6th week has been reserved for assessment. Also, I want to tell you that in this periodic unit, 3 textbook units will be covered. Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3 will be covered in these 5 weeks. That's not all. On the basis of subject weightages and academic calendar, we also provide you suggested timetables. This is a suggested timetable for primary school, and we have allocated 7 lessons or 7 periods for English subject. You can change the days in which you cover these 7 periods. Respected teachers and dear students, we have also completed the 3rd week of Unit 1. Now we will start the 4th week. In the 4th week as well, we have 7 periods in total. In the first period, you will cover 1 SLO, and the methodology to cover this SLO has been provided in DLP 1, which will be covered on the first day of the 4th week of first unit of Term 1. Dear students, before we start today's lesson, I want to ask you some questions. Yes, can you tell me what is your favorite fruit or vegetable? My favorite fruit is mango. Tell me your favorite fruit or vegetable. And also tell me, do you love your parents? Of course, all of us love our parents. Our parents take care of us, so we should always respect and love them. Do you have any regret about anything? Do you feel regret about anything? Have you done anything that you feel that you shouldn't have done and you feel a little ashamed about it? Okay, answer this question in the classroom. If you are at home, you can answer this question to your parents or your siblings. Pause this video and answer all these questions. In the previous activity, you answered different questions about different expressions. In this activity, on page number 15 of your textbook, we will talk about some words and phrases that are used to express them. For example, we express regret, likes and dislikes, opinion, and needs and feelings in our daily life. How can we express them in English? Whenever we feel regret, we can say, I wish that I should have, or I shouldn't have. I regret that. So all these expressions can be used to express regret. For example, we can say that I wish that I had helped that poor man. Sometimes we are unable to help someone, and after that we feel regret about it. So in order to express that regret, you can say that I wish that I could help him. This is how you can express regret. And you can also say, I should have helped him, or I regret that I could not help that man. In the same way, in our daily conversations, we have to express likes and dislikes too. So we can say, I like mango. For example, I like mango, so I can say, I like mango. And I don't like eggplant, so I can say, I don't like eggplant. In the same way, I can express my dislike by saying I dislike eggplant. So we can use both these expressions, I don't like and I dislike, to express dislike towards something. In the same way, if we really like something, we can say I love mangoes. Or we can also say I adore. For example, I adore that little baby. So in this way you can express likes by using the three expressions given in your textbook, page number 15. Also, sometimes we have to give opinion on some matter. How can you give your opinion? For example, you can say that I think mobile phone is not good for our health. Or you can say that I believe mobile phone is not much useful for kids. You can also say that I feel that mobile phone is a useful device. You can also express your opinion by starting your sentence using these two phrases. You can say, in my opinion, mobile phones are very useful. You can also express your opinion by using this phrase, I would say. I would say that mobile phone is our need. Sometimes we also have to express needs and feelings. For example, you can say, can I have if you want to borrow something or if you want someone to pass something to you. For example, if you are sitting at the dining table and the salt is not close to you, you can say, can I have the salt please, to the person sitting next to you. In the same way, if you want to borrow something, you can say that, could I borrow some money from you? I really need it. In the same way, you can express your feelings by using these two expressions. You can say, I'm feeling a bit tired today, or I'm feeling very sad. Or you can also say, I'm feeling so happy today. In the same way, you can use this expression, I feel a little saddened today, or I feel a little exhausted. Exhausted means tired. I feel a little tired today. All these expressions can be used to express needs and feelings. Now, my dear students, I want you to use all these expressions in your conversation. Pair up with a classmate or a sibling or a parent and use all these expressions one by one in your conversation. Dear students, in this lesson, we will talk about the second period of the fourth week. In this period, you will be able to recognize and use some naming words as collective nouns. Dear teachers, we have provided complete methodology to cover this SLO in DLP number 2. Let me remind you that this DLP should be taught on the first day of the fourth week of the first unit of first term. Now, dear students, look at this poster and tell me what you can see in here. Yes, there are 6 different pictures in this poster. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheep over here. So when there is a group of sheep, what is the noun that we use? Yes, we say flock of sheep. So a group of sheep is called a flock of sheep. In the same way, what is a group of singers called? Yes, a group of singers is called a choir. And what is a group of bees? A group of bees is called a swarm. In the same way, a group of fish is called a shoal, whereas a group of cows is a herd. In the same way, the collective noun for cards is pack. We can say pack of cards. Respected teachers, this poster has been provided to you along with the DLP. You can use it as a wall display or you can also use it as a warm-up exercise. Dear students, now open page number 15 of your textbook. On this page, you can see a grammar portion. In grammar portion, there is an exercise on collective nouns. Let's do the first one together. First exercise says, read the following sentences and notice the use of collective nouns. In this exercise, 3 sentences with collective nouns have been provided. The collective nouns are in red color. Let's read these sentences together and see which collective nouns have been used here. So the first sentence is, Fatima bought a bouquet of flowers. Alright, so the collective noun here is bouquet. Very good. Yes, a group of flowers is called a bouquet. Let's read the second one. The hunter saw a pack of wolves in the forest. Yes, here the collective noun is pack. Pack of wolves. A flock of birds is flying in the air. What is the collective noun here? Yes, in the third sentence, the collective noun is flock. Yes, a group of birds is called a flock. We have provided a definition of collective nouns in Key to Learn section on the same page. Now let's turn to page number 16. A herd of sheep is grazing in the field. Yes, can you tell me which one is the collective noun here? Yes, herd of sheep is a collective noun. So you can underline herd of sheep in this sentence. Hurry up, underline all the collective nouns in these sentences and then come back. I hope that you have underlined all the collective nouns in these sentences. Now you have to use these nouns in sentences of your own and write them in your notebook. So hurry up, open up your notebooks, write down all these collective nouns, then use them in sentences of your own. This is the third period of the fourth week. In this period, the students will study about adjectives. We will classify adjectives into different kinds such as adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of size, shape, color and origin. Dear teachers, AFAQ has provided you complete methodology to cover this SLO in DLP number 3. This DLP will be taught on the second day according to our suggested timetable. Let me remind you that this is the fourth week of the first unit of first term. My dear students, now open page number 16 of your textbook. On page number 16, you will see lots of boxes. In these boxes, we have provided you different definitions. Do you remember what are adjectives? If you don't remember them, we have provided a definition in Key to Learn. So let's start with reading the definition. Adjectives are words that are used to describe a noun. For example, a big fat elephant, a stubborn girl. There are 3 adjectives in this example: big, fat and stubborn. 2 adjectives, big and fat, have been used to describe an elephant, whereas the word stubborn has been used to describe a girl. So, big, fat and stubborn, these 3 words are adjectives. Now, adjectives have different types. There can be adjectives of color, adjectives of size, shape, quantity, quality and origin. We have provided you definitions and examples of all of these types of adjectives in your textbook page number 16. Read them carefully and then come back. I hope that you have read all these types of adjectives and you have understood their usage as well. Now we will practice the use of adjectives. Please write at least 2 more examples of all of these kinds of adjectives in your notebooks. This is the 4th period of the 4th week of the periodic term 1. In this period, students will be able to classify adjectives of quantity, quality, size, shape, color and origin. In addition to that, they will be able to use capitalization according to the rules learned earlier. Respected teachers, as always, AFAQ has provided you methodology in DLP number 4. This DLP should be covered on the 3rd day of the 4th week of the first unit of first term. Now dear students, open page number 17 of your textbook. On this page, you will see exercise number 4. This exercise is based on adjectives. We have already studied about different types of adjectives in the previous period. Now we are going to practice more. Alright, so here we have provided you different words. All these words are adjectives, but they are of different kinds. We have also provided you a table in which different types of adjectives have been given. Color, size, shape, quantity, quality and origin. These are the types of adjectives. Now you have to sort all these adjectives into their types. So you have to find out the 3 adjectives of origin and write them here, 3 adjectives of quality and write them here, and so on. Let's do one of them together. Okay, let's have a look at this word, yellow. Yes, can you tell me which type of adjective is this? Yes, this is an adjective of color. So we will write yellow in this column. Let's do one more. Okay. Yes, this word, Chinese. Do you know which type of adjective is this? Chinese is an adjective of origin. So we will write Chinese in this column. In the same way, you have to complete this activity and show it to your teachers or your parents. Hurry up, complete it and then show it to your teachers or your parents. I hope that you have completed the activity on types of adjectives. Now we will do some practice on capitalization. Do you remember the rules for capitalization? I told you in a previous lesson that capitalization is used with proper nouns such as names of boys, girls, names of cities. So proper nouns are always capitalized. That is, their first letter is always a capital letter. For example, Lahore is a proper noun. So the first letter L will be capitalized. In the same way, the first letter of a sentence is also always capitalized. Now you have to apply these 2 rules of capitalization on these 5 sentences. In these sentences, the punctuation has been left out and now you have to write it. Let's do one of them together. So we will do this one. Okay. So what is the mistake in the 3rd sentence? This one, Ali lives in Karachi. Yes, Karachi is a proper noun. So K should be capitalized. In the same way, the first word of this sentence is Ali. And the first letter of this word should be capital too. A should be capital. Ali is also a proper noun. So A should be capitalized anyways. That is, even if Ali appears in any part of the sentence, this word should begin with a capital A. Now, I want you to complete this exercise. Apply capitalization rules to all these sentences, rewrite them in your notebook and show them to your teachers or your parents. This is the 5th period of the 4th week. In this period, the students will be able to analyze and use conjunctions and transitional words. Dear teachers, in DLP 5, you will find the complete methodology to cover this SLO. I want to remind you that this SLO will be covered on the 3rd day of the 4th week of 1st unit of 1st term. Dear students, open page number 17 of your textbook. On this page, you will find our writing section. In this section, we will do some guided writing and we will learn how to use conjunctions. Do you remember what are conjunctions? If you don't remember it, we can read the definition from Key to Learn. This section is also provided on page number 17 of the textbook. So let's read the definition together. Conjunctions are words that join words, phrases or sentences. Okay, so these are words that join sentences, they join words and they join phrases. Conjunctions are also called joining words. So another name for conjunctions is joining words. Can you see different examples over here? And, or, but. These are some conjunctions. These are some joining words. Alright, so we have read the definition and the examples of conjunction. Now let's see how these conjunctions are used in sentences. Let's read these example sentences on page number 17. The first sentence is, I want to play with my friend, but I am so tired. In this sentence, 2 sentences have been joined together with one conjunction. One sentence is, I want to play with my friend, and the other sentence is, I am so tired. So these 2 sentences have been joined together with but. Let's read the second one. Would you like tea or coffee? Okay, so the conjunction here is or. Yes, it is in red color. So this is a conjunction. And which two words have been joined by using this conjunction? Tea and coffee. These two words have been joined by using this conjunction. So here conjunction has been used to join two words. Now let's see the third one. The children are playing cricket and football. In this sentence as well, we have used conjunction and to join cricket and football, two words. Let's look at the third one. I ran because I was afraid. Yes, in this sentence too, we have used a conjunction to join two sentences. I ran is one sentence and the other sentence is I was afraid. So we can use conjunctions to join sentences and we can also use conjunctions to join words according to the meaning of our sentence. Dear students, I hope that you have understood the concept of conjunctions. Now I want you to open page number 18 of your textbook. On this page, you will see exercise number 2 in which use of transitional devices has been explained. Now, what are transitional devices? Do you remember? When we are talking, sometimes we move from one idea to another. And when we do so, we have to use some transitional devices so that our listener or the reader understands that now we are moving from one topic to another. So in this exercise, different examples of transitional devices have been provided. Let's read these examples. We should eat healthy food. For example, vegetables, fruit, milk and fish. Yes, here one transitional device, for example, has been used. Why have we used for example in this sentence? The first part of the sentence is a statement. It is an advice that we should eat healthy food. And in the second part, examples of healthy food have been provided. So, when they are moving from an advice to the examples, this transitional device, for example, has been used. The second sentence is, Saqib can play different games. For instance, cricket, football and basketball. In this sentence as well, there is a general statement or a piece of information in the first part. And in the second part, some examples have been provided. Let's read the third sentence as well. She is sick and therefore will be absent. Here, therefore has been used as a transitional device. This transitional device has been used to give the reason. In the first part, information has been provided that she is sick. In the third sentence, she is sick and therefore will be absent. The transitional device therefore has been used. This transitional device has been used to describe the consequence of an action. So the first part is she is sick. This is a statement. This is an information about her that she is sick. And the consequence has been provided in the second part. What will be the result of her sickness? That she will be absent. Because of her sickness, she will not be able to go to school. So therefore has been used to provide the results or consequences of her sickness. Now let's look at the third exercise on the same page. You have to write a paragraph on your daily routine in your notebook. In this paragraph, you have to use different conjunctions and transitional devices. Now hurry up, write this paragraph, show it to your parents or your teachers, get it checked and also ask them for advice if you need any. This is the sixth and second last period of the fourth week. In this period, students will be able to write sentences of their own using correct capitalization, punctuation and spelling. Respected teachers, we have provided you complete methodology to cover this SLO in AFAQ DLP number 6. This DLP should be covered in the fourth day of the suggested timetable. I want to remind you that this is the fourth week of the first unit of first term. Dear students, there is a mind map on page number 18 of your textbook. So open page number 18. Yes. Now you have to study this mind map and write a paragraph on my aim in life in your notebook. So you have to write about your aim in life. Allah Ta'ala has created all of us and our life is not useless. There must be an aim of our life. For example, some students want to become a doctor and serve poor people. So this is their aim in life. In the same way, each one of us should have an aim because it gives us direction and it gives meaning to our life. So now you have to think about your own aim and you have to write a paragraph in your notebook. Let's look at the mind map first. Whenever we have to write something, especially a long piece of writing such as a paragraph, we should start by making a mind map. We have made a mind map for you here on page number 18. You can take help from this mind map. Now let's look at it carefully. In the center of the mind map, my aim in life, that is the title of the paragraph, has been provided. Now which information can you write in the paragraph? You can start with a good introduction. For example, life is a blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can also write another good introductory sentence in your paragraph. Then you can talk about your aim by using this phrase, my aim is, and write your aim over here. Then you can discuss the reason. Why is it my aim in life? So you can discuss the reason for choosing that aim. And then you can write how will you achieve this aim. After that, you can also write the benefits to other people. How will your aim benefit other people? In the same way, you can also write that which achievements will you get when you achieve this aim of your life. So, use this mind map, study it carefully, think about it. You can also take notes if you want to. Write the paragraph and then show it to your parents and your teachers. We have successfully completed the periodic unit 1 of New Sun series grade 4 English. I hope that you have understood all the concepts given in this lesson because in the 6th week you are going to have your assessments. Now I want you to revise all the concepts and prepare for your assessment, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.